Let's talk about our first trigonometric ratio, the tangent ratio. For some given angle in a right triangle, the tangent ratio is the opposite side divided by the adjacent side. Below you can see two triangles, and the one on the right is actually just 2 times bigger than the one on the left. But both have the same angle, angle A. You could get out your protractor and measure that they're the same angle. So for angle A, we can write the tangent ratio as tan of angle A is equal to the opposite side divided by the adjacent side. Well, the opposite side from angle A here is 1 centimeter, and the adjacent side is 2. So this is 1 over 2. Let's now look at the bigger triangle. We can write tan A is equal to, well, we're going to have different side lengths. So the opposite side to angle A is 2. This is the opposite. And the adjacent side is 4. So if the tangent ratio is opposite divided by adjacent, it's 2 over 4. But take a look at those two fractions. They're really the same. We can simplify this fraction by dividing the top and bottom by 2. So 2 over 4 is the same as 1/2. So for each triangle, the tangent ratio is the same. No matter how big a triangle gets or how small it gets, if the angle is the same, the ratio of the opposite and adjacent sides is also the same. So we'll see an example here. Write the tangent ratio of angle y. So here's angle y in the triangle, and the tangent ratio of angle y, put it in brackets, is equal to, well, it's the opposite divided by the adjacent. I'll just write O over A. So across from y is the opposite side, and the adjacent side it can't be the hypotenuse, so it has to be this other side, 5 centimeters, A. So tangent of y is equal to 12 divided by 5. So that's the ratio as a fraction, but we could also put that into our calculator to write it as a decimal. And if I do that, I get that tan y is, we could also write it as 2.4. So there's our two answers. One is a fraction, one is a decimal. This is where our calculator is going to come in very handy. A calculator can calculate the ratio of any angle. The most important part, though, is that our calculator is in degrees mode, and we'll do a quick check here. What I'm going to get you to do is try to type in tan of 55 into your calculator. So it should look like this. There should be a button for tan, and then you enter 55, and you hit equals. When you do this, you should get a long decimal number equal to, and we're going to round to 3 decimal places, 1.428. I want you to try to type that into your calculator and make sure that you get 1.428. If you don't, then your calculator is probably not in degrees mode, and we want to fix that. You might be able to do it yourself very easily by looking for a button that says DEG for degrees. But if you can't find that button, you should contact your teacher, and they can help you make sure that you know how to use your calculator appropriately for this unit, because it's going to be really important.